Welcome back to another episode of Motogp Mac, and today we're going to talk about HRC President Koji Watanabe's further update on the Marc Marquez situation and also what Honda are going to do to get themselves out of this crisis. Now, speaking of Marc and whether he will stay with the team, Watanabe said, "Naturally, we want to keep Marc, but in the end, he decides. If he decides he wants to leave, then we will not keep him. I think we really have to show him something concrete to convince him to stay. But it's not like Honda to simply ask him to stay." Then he was asked again about how Honda are going to get out of this situation. And he said, "Right now, we are struggling in MotoGP. But we have started working on the collaboration between our two-wheel and four-wheel divisions in order to increase the development. We have to improve our chassis, our aerodynamics and engine, and we want to do this by incorporating the four-wheel technology. We don't want to say it's better, but working together we'll be able to adopt a different perspective." He then went on to say, about the timeline for when they can realistically come back. And he said, "We want to catch up to our rivals as soon as possible. We will incorporate various aspects step by step, but basically, we will be putting them into next year's bike. It could be still difficult to put all the pieces together to improve, and we are aware it will take time for Honda to fully recover from this crisis." And I think this is probably the best news for any Honda supporter out there, that they're going to bring in the two-wheel and four-wheel departments. Honda, to be fair, have worked closely with Red Bull over the past couple of months, but Aston Martin Formula One team have signed a contract with them to take the engine supply, full factory works supply from Honda for 2026. If you don't know about Aston Martin, they're also opening a massive new headquarters in near Silverstone, I believe. And I genuinely believe this is what's going to help them by starting already a collaboration with them, in my view. What this will do is give them understanding of more vehicle dynamics, wind tunnels, etc. that will be on tap in Aston Martin. So definitely find that is going to be a really positive news. Also, I find it very interesting that they said, that Marc Marquez, he decides, which leads me to kind of believe that there's already been conversations at that board level that he's probably looking for an out, or maybe Marc has told him himself. So I really do find it very interesting. There's definitely a lot of pressure on at Honda. They're pulling out all the stops now in order to keep Marquez, in my view, to give him something concrete to say, next year's bike will be better. But definitely, I think it's squeaky bum time for Honda. I think Marc is really most likely deciding whether he's going to stay or not over the summer break. So I'd definitely love to know your thoughts on Watanabe giving a second update about Marc. Definitely leave your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll be back again tomorrow with another video.